Excuse me. Okay, armor. 85, so it needs one of these. This 75. So sword. Well, axe 75. Alright, in that case, dual crafting. Let's pop over here. Actually, I don't need to pop over here. I have this stuff in my bags. Telluride amplifier. Up to 85. Okay, craft boat. You just need a jeweler's kit. So, do that. Ooh, the icon changes. Nice. I like the look of it. Let's see what it looks like now. No change. But it's now level 85. And 10 better than that. So, on we go. Ooh, excuse me. And this is saying here that my item level is 680. But my equipped is 679. I don't know what's holding it back. Mouse died. I guess there's a bit of gear that's really good in my bags that I don't realize. Unless it's something in my bank I don't know about. I don't see anything really. No. Maybe it's that? No, it wouldn't be. That would be a downgrade. I was just thinking about, you know, the equip effects in PvP combat, all that. But it wouldn't be that. Wouldn't be that. I really don't see what could be the thing. Also, I now need to get Felblight, which can be gathered from mining, herb gathering, skinning, or fishing in Tanan Jungle. It can also be bought and sold on the auction house. Okay, I'm going to close down the game. And I'm gonna go get the add-on. I'm gonna pause the recorder for a bit, so I'll be back in a mo. Hey folks, and I'm back. Okay, yeah, just had to watch the things tick up. It's how many frames being encoded, and it goes up by 30, and I was just watching that. Rather than say, well, recording locally and all that shite. Annoyingly, when my episode started off with that, and I'm just irritated every time I hear it. So yeah, I didn't realize it sounded quite as obnoxious. Then again, it probably isn't probably as bad for ye, just is for me. Just that kind of thing, it irritates me. Oh, I'm queued back in these. Fantastic. Okay, I also got rid of Atlas. I had that add-on there. Actually, got all the rest of the add-ons for it. Then I was like, fuck it, don't need it. Okay, let's go and see if I have the right add-on now. I got a new thing called Auctioneer, but I think they, I already had a thing called Auctioneer, and it wasn't the one I was thinking of. I think there's two add-ons that share very similar, if not the same names, but one is, at least to me, the better one. The one I didn't have. Okay. Tanan's Fallen. Dedicated to those who lost their lives securing the shores of Tanan Jungle. Oh, yes. Part of me was thinking, is that a reference to, I'm trying not to cough. You know, the people who swum to to here to fight that enemy. But no, it wouldn't be. It's a reference to the people who died at the Dark Portal. But I noticed how it just lists the Stormwind's fallen and no one else. I know there's a lion here, but is there like a statue over here for Darnassus has fallen? Because it just seems like obnoxious, you know? Like, oh, you know, why aren't their fallen commemorated? Does no one give a shit about the elves? Apparently. Oh, I didn't realize there's a fishing hut back here.
What can I do for you?
Okay.
See you around.
So anyway, let's have a chat with you.
Gather.
That they do.
Trade.
There we go. Let's go in here and see if the auction. Yes, yes it is. Berg. Okay. Felblight. I may have to go farming for it. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna inflict on you. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry, I have to be a pain and inflict it on you, depending on how much I can get. Stack price 3. It is 45. Okay. Then again, I can get this for 200. Oh well, sorry, this is a 200 for 17,000. Let's say 17,400. At a bad price, though it would take a lot out of, you know, out of my piggy bank here. I don't exactly make much money. Let's go and see how hard it is to farm it first, before I go buy a ton. I was just kind of almost like looking for the easy way out. Yeah, let's go try and farm it first. Wonder will anywhere do in Tanan, or do you have to farm it in like the... Let's see... like these green rivers, or would like these do? Huh.
Hey there. See you around.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's head to the refuge.
See you later.
There's a green river near there. I'll try and fish in that. I'll just try and, you know, not fall in it and die like I did previously. Actually, technically, that was actually a different river. It was this spot. I remember a friend... I keep saying the wrong word. Like, instead of saying a friend phoned me, I said a phone friended me. And it's like, oh, for Christ's sake, get words right. This looked so bloody different in the, you know, black gate thing. Like, wasn't that meant to be where we found Archimon? I have actually no idea now. Maybe it was meant to be back here, but I swore I saw the ruins of, you know, the Dark Portal, but the place looked completely different. I know, you know, magic can do a lot of redesign, but you think you'd see some runes or something, and I see it's like, no, that none shall remain. Boss, it's just a building, it's not the heroes. I know that, but we have to have a nice boss arena. Like, apparently, that's my guess of the conversation that went on. But yeah, would have been an interesting conversation to be a fly on the wall for. Make sure I'm recording. Recording locally. Recording locally. Recording locally. Yes. I've actually got to go and upload the rest of the previous sessions for I was uploading so many videos, only 75 out of 100 or something got uploaded. So, excuse me, I have to go re-upload the last few of my last sessions.
It's too far away. That's still ready.
Okay. What's this? Oh, corrupted spray. Fantastic. You don't want to drink that, mate. Delvar apparently got blood on his beard, even though there was no blood involved. If there's any blood, that's probably mine, or your own. There's that. There's this. I guess all the glittering is just to remind me I have my fishing bobber out. Ain't this exhilarating? Since my fishing level's so high, I'll get a lot of crescent saberfish. Fellmouth Frenzy. Huh. Interesting. Their well-fed bonus gives you a chance to periodically unleash a volley of fell bolts while attacking. Oh, that's something. I heard of food poisoning, but that's just ridiculous. You can also get a lot of random gubbins, like your sharpened fish hook. You will need to use bonuses like that when you're trying to catch all the enormous fish. Gives you a higher chance than just like Worm Supreme. That's it. That's the one you want to use. It's really useful. It's really beneficial. Yeah. If you're going after all the enormous fish, you want to have your fishing level as high as possible, even above the cap of whatever it is currently. Gives you a higher chance of getting the enormous fish, because even at the cap you will get the ordinary fish. Like instead of enormous crescent saberfish, you'll get a crescent saberfish. So you want to be closest to the cap as possible. Well, higher, you know. Sorry, you don't want to be closest to the cap as possible. You want to be well beyond the cap via these bonuses. These baits are also useful. I should do a thing to see, like a full market scan, see how much things sell for. God damn! How hard is it to get, you know, some Felblight? Maybe I have to fish from a certain part? Like Felblight pools. Or fight Doomord Kazakh, but he's only an occasional spawn. Relying solely on him to get me Felblight is ridiculous. Well, that's good timing. I'm kind of distracted here by Nat Pago randomly showing up.
How are you?
Okay. Does anyone know that happens? I didn't. Well, I'll be tweeting about that later. Probably not, no, actually. Oh yeah, I was having a Twitter conversation with someone earlier. Wonder if they responded. We're just commenting some... Oh. Just... Okay, then go for the less shallow water. Well done. Basically, some guy was... I'm not sure if I really want to get into this. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a lunker. I've heard of these. The fish of Tanan Jungle were meant... oh yeah, that's the thing. You have to have that Pago working in the fishing hut to catch a lunker. But if you turn them into him, you get a ton of... you get rep with him and whatnot. how should I explain what the tweets? Basically, the guy was saying that there's no need to. I'm rephrasing his thing here. Condemn him with his own words, not a rephrasing. Feminism is the future. You got to look forward. You got a degree in the past. That's why you side with Gamergate. And the degrees in the centered in the past, or however phrased it, was the guy was a historian. He was shaming the guy for knowing about history. You know, the thing that we study, you know, he who does not know the past is doomed to repeat it. We study, you know, a big part of knowing history is so we don't repeat the horrors of the past. So we can improve and better society. Well, that's an offspurt of it. It's not the inherent value of the thing. But it's hard to study and improve society if you charge blindly forwards. Like, he's shaming people for knowing history. And as someone who likes history, and that's actually my... Okay, wrong weapon. You know. As someone who likes history, someone's, you know, shaming a person almost for having a degree in history irks the fuck out of me. Especially considering, you know, the big thing about, you know, like I was saying, of history. It's through the study of it we can prevent the bad shit that has happened from happening again. We can better, understand things. He was, it's all part of some like shit fit the guy's having with another artist. Kurtz, he was having a shit fit with Frank Cho. The guy does a lot of sexy female, cartoon characters dressed in sexy poses, and people were freaking out about it. Yeah, I don't seem to be able to get Felblight. Don't know why. Let's find my weapon. CH. There we go. But yeah, that guy got in on the complaining about Frank Cho. It was actually rather sad considering they were friends at one stage. The show helped him get into the industry, apparently, from what the person I was talking to was saying. Basically, the whole thing that started off me talking about this was, I don't know if the person responded to me or not. I talked to them, they responded, I said some back, and it was a while ago, and I don't think I checked to see if they said anything back to me, if you get me. After that. You know, you'd think I should check at some stage. I really should, though, look up the guides for these things. It's kind of a good idea, Then again, it doesn't matter too much on LFR. It's certainly a good idea to know the generalness of raids, but it's as long as don't stand in the fire, it's typically enough. Typically. Let me heal. I could never be a healer. I'm just not really good enough for it. I remember trying to heal back in Wrath of the Lich King. I remember getting into a trash fight, and I could only keep the tank, myself, and the DPS up. It was difficult. But the people in the group were lovely people. Seriously, I don't remember your character, your tunes, your character.